Hello and welcome. You are an energetic being glowing in our magical world. Our purpose right now is to better acquaint you with your glowing magnificence through the lens of your chakras. What will describe our ideals? Not everyone has experienced every part of these ideals. That's human reality. It's also what makes healing so powerfully important. This model is a guide to help bring those possibilities into your personal experience. We'll offer meditations to help connect you with the power of your chakras and descriptions to deepen your understanding of how chakras shape your sense of identity and well-being. We'll show how your chakras are part of a larger map of where and how you intersect with 7 spheres of reality. It's a lot to explore, but the destination is you, and you're worth it. As we discussed in an earlier video, the ancient Sanskrit system developed in India is very different from the Western system we have today. Our system began its evolution when Helena Blavatsky brought its ideas from India into the Theosophical Society in the 1880s. In 1918, Sir John Woodruff published his book, The Serpent Power, and it became another influential link between the ancient Sanskrit system and the modern Western version. Chakras are wheels of energy, hubs that hold, relay, and modulate your life force energy, working together with your awareness. That's both your conscious and your unconscious awareness. Modern diagrams most frequently show chakras as a rainbow of 7 colored circles in a straight vertical line up the spine. Although the modern chakras are sometimes thought of as being in the physical body, they're more accurately described as being within the energy of a person's body, sometimes called the subtle body. The popular diagram of the chakras shows them as isolated energy wheels within us. This can give a false impression that our chakras are disconnected from the world around us. No human being is disconnected from the world, and the same can be said about our chakras. It's not enough to turn inward with meditation and energy work. We also strengthen and heal our chakras by how we show up, connect, create, and evolve in relationship with everything around us, not just within us. With that in mind, rather than viewing the 7 chakras as isolated within, let's see them as connected to 7 layers of reality outside of ourselves. Imagine hovering above the crown of the head, looking downward from above. Visualize these layers as 7 expanding concentric spheres, each one larger than the last, surrounding the body like ripples in a pond. Each sphere stretches from its outer rim all the way to the center. They do not stop at the edges of the circles inside of them. These are the spheres of manifestation. Each sphere represents a layer of life and experience. Through participation in these layers, your individual and your social identity take shape. Each of us is at the center of our own life. From that vantage, we look out upon these spheres of manifestation and experience being at the center of them. We're each like a 7-fold crossroads where our inner being meets every layer of existence. At each point of intersection, a chakra forms, a wheeling center of life force that manages and channels our energy. They bridge ourselves to these 7 expansive layers of existence. We manifest our unique identity through co-creation with them. Spheres of manifestations are not chakras. They are the spheres of life that are shared by many, while the chakras are related to a personal experience of those spheres. Your chakras are shaped by your personal experience of your slice of the spheres of manifestation. You manifest your inwardly held potential outward into the world again and again, making yourself actively present in it and evolving across 7 layers of existence. That is the soul's journey. So what are the spheres of manifestation? Here's a quick overview. The first sphere of manifestation is self. It could just as easily be called individuality and is the sphere of selfhood. Its primary focus is on being a distinct, separate being, life form, or even an object. That's how broad it is. The second sphere of manifestation is made up of those we call family. This layer holds the patterns of creativity, generative powers, kinship, and intimate relationships. The third sphere of manifestation is community. Whether it's a book club or an ecosystem, all life forms create collective community of some sort. As humans, it's our interactions with people that shape who we are. The fourth sphere of manifestation is all living things. For human beings, it is the sphere in which we see ourselves as part of everything that is alive and feel connection in this bond. The fifth sphere of manifestation is all of manifest reality. This includes the whole of the physical universe and the vibration that permeates and unites it. The sixth sphere of manifestation is spirituality. In this sphere, we move beyond the physical universe and include all spirit, spirits, and spiritual things. The seventh sphere of manifestation is divine oneness. This encompasses the idea of eternity, primordial chaos, the unity of all, the unlimited light, and deities or intelligences so vast they don't fit into the spiritual realm. The spheres of manifestations are these 7 broad levels of existence. Each of your 7 chakras is a point of intersection between you and one of those 7 spheres of life, resulting in aspects of your identity. Chakras are your life force energy, your consciousness, and your identity being co-created with these 7 spheres of manifestation. To see the true nature of the chakras as centers of consciousness and connection, we need this different perspective. From this vantage point, the chakras no longer appear as isolated dots stacked in a vertical line within us. Instead, they overlap with the external world, connecting us to it, forming a unified, rising column of energy and presence. Let's take a closer look at the red circle in the center. This is the first sphere of manifestation, self, the realm where every creature, object, and thing that emerges into the physical world experiences the I am of individuality, each taking a unique and separate form. Your root chakra is the energy center of your personal experience of individuality in that sphere. This first chakra of self comes into being the moment you, as a spiritual being, are grounded into an individual physical form. Your bodily senses begin to filter out the full truth of your connection to the all, and you begin to exist through embodiment, with boundaries and physical perception to form a sense of self. The root chakra is the energy center of your core sense of self, and all other chakras are directly influenced by your root chakra because they rest upon its manifestation and are grounded into it. This is the base of your ascent through the chakras. This chakra sustains its energy through your will to be, your most core instincts to survive, to feel safe, to trust that your basic needs will be met by your own efforts or through others who care. In these moments, your stability and sense of security grows, and you know, I am here. I am real. I have a right to exist, to be and claim space. These primal mandates sustain the energy of your root chakra and make you feel at home in your body. They help you feel grounded in the truth that you matter. This foundational root chakra energy surges within you, grounding you into life, into this world, with a sense that you belong. The root chakra is the energy that swells when you experience trust in the boundaries that make you an individual, and find that you still have a place with others. You are not isolated. This is the power of the root chakra. Let's pause in meditation to feel the power of the root chakra. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Feel any tensions release with that outward breath. Breathe in and out. Visualize a red glow at the base of your core body. It's warm, vital, full of vibrant desire to be alive. As you breathe, feel the red glow strengthen and swell. It's the energy that tells you, I am. Let the power of I am fill your root chakra. Say to yourself, I am safe. Say to yourself, I belong in this world. Say to yourself, I have a right to exist. Now when the chime sounds, follow it into silence, bringing the power of I am into your root chakra. The next sphere of manifestation is the sphere of family. It's orange and is the cradle of your second chakra, your sacral chakra. Within this sphere of manifestation, emotional connections to those you call family are key to forming intimate bonds just beyond the edges of self. In this sphere, the mutually created happiness and satisfaction of intimate relationships becomes part of who you are. Your impulse to belong within family forms and vitalizes your second chakra. It establishes your baseline for intimacy, creativity, and the pleasures of sharing embodied life. While it includes sexuality, it encompasses much more. Our capacity to connect deeply, to feel and to share joy in close relationships. The experience of being nurtured, but also the emotional dance of giving and receiving life's pleasures, creating family, forming bonds, and possibly having children. The sacral chakra takes shape and thrives through co-created connection, forming our most core base emotions and how we manifest in the world of emotional connection. The sacral chakra holds and directs the power of raw, instinctual feelings like desire, fear, pleasure, play, vulnerability, and the impulse to be creative. Your second chakra receives its power from shared experiences of closeness, like knowing that you're not only safe, but you're wanted, experiencing that you're enjoyed, feeling you are loved, and in knowing that you are valued. Here, the faces and voices of your family become a mirror. You see yourself reflected in their eyes, and you grow to know yourself. You are shaped in emotional connection by how you're seen, felt, and responded to. This reflection nourishes your second chakra, giving rise to an identity that extends beyond the edges of yourself as you're held safely in the context of others. The power of I am in the first chakra expands into the close circle of we are, and you become more. It's in this intersection that you experience pleasure, play, and creativity. The creativity of your second chakra surges in co-creation, fueling emotional depth, desire, and the joy of sensory experience as you interact with others and the world around you. That is the power of your second chakra, the sacral chakra. Now let's move into meditation. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Feel any tensions release with that outward breath. Breathe slowly and deliberately. Relax. Let's revisit the first chakra at your root, where we experience the power of I am. Visualize it glowing red. As you breathe, draw that energy up into the second chakra, a few inches below your belly button. As the energy moves up, it empowers the orange vitality of your second chakra. It glows and swells with the nurturing warmth of I feel, and becomes full of playful creative desire and acceptance. As you breathe inward, feel the orange glow strengthen. It is the energy in which you claim, I feel. Let the power of I feel fill your sacral chakra. Say to yourself, I am lovable. Say to yourself, I am open to joy and connection. Say to yourself, I'm worthy of pleasure and play. Now, when the chime sounds, follow it into silence, bringing the power of I feel into your sacral chakra. We now move from the orange sphere of manifestation outward to the yellow sphere of manifestation that encompasses the whole of humankind and its many communities. Your third chakra resides at your solar plexus and is often referred to as the power chakra. Its power is fueled by your sense of presence in society, your confidence, willpower, and ability to assert yourself. It's where personal identity meets social identity, and you claim your inner fire. Your third chakra is the energetic hub within you that takes on vitality as you intersect with society and unfold your identity through your actions and presence within community. In this sphere, your third chakra gives you drive for empowerment through your assumption of roles as vehicles of your agency and your will. This chakra is fueled by defining yourself and being defined by others as someone who is respected, who matters, who is responsible, who contributes and leaves an imprint on the world. Your power in this chakra finds balance in the counterpoint of delegating tasks and empowering others. The emotional experience of this chakra is the satisfaction of completing a task, the pride of being trusted, the joy of contributing, the confidence that comes with the capability of holding your space, knowing what you stand for, and that you act in alignment with your truth. Your third chakra grows stronger when you shape the world and are shaped and returned by the roles you inhabit. The power of the third chakra is to create and claim your power through assertion of your will. Now let's move into meditation. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Feel any tensions release with that outward breath. Relax and breathe slowly and deliberately. Let's revisit the chakras starting at the base where the power of I Am resides. Feel it glowing red and strong at your root. It expands upwards, bringing its vitality and safety to the I Feel energy of your sacral chakra under your belly button. As this energy rises upward once again, it meets the yellow glow of your power chakra at your solar plexus. Feel the heat and energy for action rising inside it. The yellow glow brightens and its illumination swells with confidence and courage. This is the fire of your will. As you breathe inward, feel the yellow glow grow stronger and expand, knowing that you stand in your truth and your actions flow naturally from your integrity. Let the power of I Will fill your solar plexus chakra. Say to yourself, I am enough. Say to yourself, I let go of fear of mistakes. Say to yourself, I command my power. Now, when the chime sounds, follow it into silence, bringing the power of I Will into your solar plexus. In the third sphere of manifestation, the sphere of community, you became part of humanity's joys, struggles, stories, and responsibilities. And you were asked for compassion. Answering this call opens the door to the fourth chakra, the heart, connected to the fourth sphere of manifestation, the sphere of all living things. In this sphere, love in your heart chakra ripens into a broader unconditional love. When you choose to embody love, you become a channel through which all living things are embraced as sacred, and your heart chakra becomes empowered. When your heart chakra is open and you see children playing, you celebrate the purity of their joy, knowing them to be sacred. Heart energy swells when someone stops to help a stranger, and you bear witness to the goodness of humanity. For many, love for a life can be felt when gardening or walking in nature. By being part of the blooming earth, we experience the beauty of being part of something greater. Here in the heart is where power softens into loving compassion, where the call for empathy, sacrifice, forgiveness, and the courage to love others and yourself without condition is answered. Here, mercy and forgiveness become your bailiwick, because healing can't happen without love, and love cannot deepen without their grace. The heart chakra is fortified through deliberate choices to act with kindness, even in times when it can't be returned, because kindness brings something sacred into the world that cannot be brought any other way. Through spiritual love, unconditional love, we are united with the power of compassion, not because it's earned, but because it's what's beautiful about being alive. We offer this love to all living things, including ourselves, because we deserve to love. We deserve forgiveness from ourselves. Through love, the heart chakra becomes the sacred bridge uniting the earthly vitality of the lower chakras with the spirituality of the higher ones. It's where we are part of the union of the heavens and the earth, and the best of what it is to be human is born. The heart chakra gives us the power to embody unconditional love and manifest it into the world. Now let's move into meditation. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Feel any tensions release with your outward breath. Relax. Breathe slowly and deliberately. Visualize the grounding red energy of your root chakra. Take a deep breath and draw that energy up through your chakras and into your heart chakra, where it pulses a vivid green. Feel it open your heart chakra to love and compassion, like a flower opening its petals to the rays of the sun. Feel its warmth, its kind sustenance, and emanating luminosity. Feel it revitalizing your essence, holding you safely at the center of I love. Let the power of I love fill your heart. Say to yourself, I choose love as my guiding force. Say to yourself, I release trauma. Say to yourself, I move the world through kindness. Now, when the chime sounds, follow it into silence, bringing the power of I love into your heart chakra. At the heart chakra, we experienced unconditional love for all living things. As this love expands, it activates the throat chakra's connection to the whole of manifest reality, the fifth sphere of manifestation. Cosmic vibrations thrum through both organic life forms and inorganic matter, connecting all matter and energy throughout space and time. The fifth sphere of manifestation is where everything vibrates, and the vibration itself becomes the metaphysical power that governs matter and energy. These vibrations are the whisperings of the universe in its native tongue as it sings the universe into being, the eternal music of the spheres. We know the language of the universe because it sang us into being. The energy of our personal participation in cosmic vibration is held at the throat. The most poignant experiences often arise in simple yet profound moments, in hours of heartfelt conversation that create a warm circle of friendship. When a cry for help is met with support, or in the quiet rhythm of nature where a walk amongst trees harmonizes our energy and restores peace. Each has a rhythm, a dance, a song, reminders that vibration is the language of connection. Each being, object, thought, feeling, and moment carry its own signature frequency. Our throat chakra empowers us to sense and attune to the vibrations that we need to and tune out the discordant ones we don't. It empowers us to shape them and ourselves through sound, expression, and intention. In this energy center, we experience within ourselves the power to move, shape, connect, and influence energy and matter through vibration. The throat chakra is not only the voice of your truth, it is also the place where truths of the world around you are sensed and honored. Authenticity and integrity become the stewards of our identity and are cultivated by aligning inner truth and outer reality. When we honor our truth, we become more present to ourselves and in our relationships. When we deeply listen, we receive the truths around us. To enjoin inner truth with outer reality is the great right from which living is given meaning moment by moment. This act of communicating and listening honors our human interdependence, seeing it not as a limitation, but as an opportunity for harmony. Guided by the integrity of boundaries and discipline, we become conduits for the subtle forces that give life its depths. Our vibrations become carrier waves for subtler energies, linking the seen and the unseen. Meaning flows on the back of those vibrations. The power of the throat chakra is to recognize and speak the native tongue of the universe, vibration, to bring the soft reality of meaning into cadence with the hard reality of matter and energy, and shape the physical universe. Now let's move into meditation. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Feel any tensions release with that outward breath. Relax and breathe. Although you co-create your experience of self within the interconnections of the spheres of manifestation, you are always yourself. So draw the glowing red energy of your core self at your root chakra up through each chakra, one by one, feeling each chakra swell with energy and vitality. Draw your energy up through your core to your throat chakra. Feel it take on a blue glow. Let the power of I communicate fill your throat chakra. Say to yourself, I honor my truth. Say to yourself, my voice and ideas matter. Say to yourself, I know when to listen. Now when the chime sounds, follow it into silence, bringing the power of I communicate into your throat chakra. The throat chakra, our seat of vibration, holds the power to connect the seen to the unseen as we open our perception to the realm beyond, the spiritual realm of the indigo sphere of manifestation. This larger sphere of spirit is a domain of the soul, visions, meaning, and higher truths that lie beyond matter, energy, space, and time, yet still permeates them, shaping their course. Here dwell archetypal forces, egregores, thought forms, spirits, ancestors, and astral forms that either remain in the realm of spirit or are impressed into form to manifest in our physical realm. The laws of the physical universe don't apply in the realm of spirit. It has its own rules. Physics doesn't extend into its outer reaches because the physical universe resides below it. And yet, the realm of spirituality does weave itself through all spheres of manifestation down to the center of all things physical. We feel it shaping our lives and identity down to our foundational root chakra. Its presence here within our world is the source of magic and miracles, the power of prayer and metaphysical experiences. In this province, symbols emerge as the language of the spirit. These are often perceived as metaphor interpreted through the third eye, symbolic visions, the recurring animal in your dreams, the sudden appearance of a feather, the synchronicity of numbers revealing hidden truths. Divination of all kinds is done through the third eye. Tarot cards, rune readings, palmistry, all are being read through the lens of spiritual perception. Symbolic thinking as a language allows you to interpret these signs. At other times, spirit is moved in inspired guidance or protection that cannot be explained by physical senses, or in the moment you look into someone's eyes and feel their story without words. Inner vision is the lens that reveals patterns, energies, and meanings hidden beyond the reasoning of the mind. These are all ways we participate in the fabric of subtle reality called spirit. The third eye chakra's function is to be a conduit of awareness, perceiving images not possible with the physical senses alone. But as the seat of inspired imagination, we also use it to channel subtle realities and give them form as art, music, and writings. When we create images to focus our will, imagination becomes a tool of magic. We participate in the power of spirit individually or in groups when we connect to egregores and thought forms shaped by collective intention. These are energetic structures created when groups of people focus together, like a congregation singing in unison, a protest chanting for justice, the shared energy of a family tradition, or the power of a prayer group. All generate thought forms created by shared will. Now let's move into meditation. Relax. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Feel any tensions release with that outward breath. You are always yourself, the root of your beginning. So turn your attention to the glowing red sphere of your root chakra. Breathe the energy of I am into it and feel it swell. Draw that glowing energy up through each chakra one by one, upward into the indigo glow of insight and intuition at your third eye, and feel it awaken. This is where your awareness extends beyond the edges of your body, beyond the edges of your physical senses. Here, you sense as spirit. Your consciousness opens. You participate in spiritual realms where truths are discovered that reshape how you live. Take a moment to feel the deep indigo power swell into clarity. Let the power of I perceive fill your third eye, activating it. Say to yourself, I can trust my intuition. Say to yourself, I am spirit. Say to yourself, I bring the power of spirit into the world. Now, when the chime sounds, follow it into silence, bringing the power of I perceive into your third eye chakra. The power felt in the indigo glow of the third eye connects us to the vast realm of spirit. From there, we reach the edges of the limitless, the divine sphere of manifestation that encompasses all other spheres in its immensity. This sphere of manifestation is the circle of divine oneness. It's not a time or space. It's more like a quality of being that we transcend into. The crown chakra, glowing in white light, is our gateway to pure consciousness beyond form, beyond even astral form, beyond identity as we understand it. Gone from here are the human personifications of gods. The powers or intelligences in this field might more easily be understood as frequencies or forces emanating the ideas and structure that unfold all that is, permeating it like rays of light. These emanations pour into lower spheres, weaving through spiritual entities, egregores, and astral forms. They fill the matter of the world around us, shaping it and moving its currents of energy. They order our existence and illuminate us with the power of meaning and purpose. To open to this divine power is to feel alignment with a scale larger than self, larger than culture. Its currents loosen the borders of our tightly held, confined identity, asking us to soften, to draw in vastness like breath, to let it move within us like gentle gravity refracting time and matter, widening our identity into a larger meaning. It is the awe of standing beneath the star-filled sky and realizing you are woven into something so much bigger, a divine pattern in the universe. When we surrender to this divine light, the soul learns to move with an invisible current and comes forward. The small self loosens its grip and lets meaning and purpose become anchors for a more expansive expression of self that is connected to the eternal. The divinity of the spiritual world recognizes the divinity within you as you fill with the light of your true self. This is where the experience of ultimate contentment and acceptance becomes lived. Allow yourself a moment to feel the peace of this glow at your crown chakra, because life is not all about the small, mundane details of living. It is so much more. This is the power of the crown chakra. Now let's move into meditation. Relax. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Feel any tensions release with that outward breath. Envision a beautiful, radiant white light glowing just above the top of your head. This is your crown chakra. It opens your soul, your consciousness to the largest sphere of manifestation, divinity. It is the gateway to universal consciousness, emanating grace in its connection to divine light. Focus. Rest your attention within its radiance. Move into its brilliance. Feel yourself being enveloped in its glow. It fills you with the warmth of acceptance and inner peace. You are and always have been one with its grace. Here, higher purpose becomes creative force, and within its light, you experience understanding. Let the power of I understand fill your crown chakra. Say to yourself, I am part of the wisdom of the universe. Say to yourself, I embody peace. Say to yourself, my purpose guides me. Now, when the chime sounds, follow it into silence, bringing the power of I understand into your crown chakra. You have moved up your chakras to connect with your most divine aspects. Now let's move back down to reconnect with your most grounded aspects. Let's move into meditation. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Relax. Looking upwards, you see a brilliant, endless radiance emanating from above your crown chakra, quiet and peaceful. It is primordial, older than time, and carries the power of pure potential. Feel it glowing, sending out contentment and understanding. In this glow, your awareness transcends the edges of yourself and feels embraced within divinity. Feel yourself opening to a vastness that is both within you and beyond you. You are part of the divinity of all things. The emanation softens and swells, gently overflowing downwards to your crown chakra. Bring your awareness with it. Your crown chakra glows white and luminous and feels light and free. The light begins to overflow once again, moving from your crown chakra, drifting downward to your third eye, the home of your intuition and imagination. In the subtle building of energy, you feel a flash of insight pulsing with inspiration. The energy of your third eye glows a deeper indigo, illuminating the space behind your eyes, your inner vision. Your intuition is so close to divinity and is filled with it. Take a moment to feel trust in your intuition, and the indigo glow grows stronger. Now the indigo energy gently overflows that chakra, moving downward to your throat chakra. It responds by illuminating with a vibrant blue glow. Within this light shines the power of your truth. Here, truth has a vibratory signature that can be spoken and issued into the world or held peacefully within. This is a glow that listens and a glow that is heard. Feel its power, light and meaningful, vibrating in the harmony of its transformative power. As you feel the power of your truth grow strong, the blue energy held at your throat overflows, pouring downward to fill your heart chakra. Here it warms and opens the heart like a forest unfurling its green leaves to the summer sky, soft, steady, and alive. Allow the warmth to deepen into a steady green glow. A sense of unconditional love and quiet compassion holds you gently without needing anything in return. Let this love soften any tightness and widen your capacity to receive and give. As you breathe, feel that green energy swell and gently overflow the edges of your heart chakra. It streams downward like water off the leaves of a rainforest, filling your solar plexus chakra. As the sunshine reflects on its surface, it turns a warm yellow, glowing in your solar plexus chakra with the steady power of sunlight. This is the power of your will, the place where intention becomes action in the world. You have the ability to be a light in your community. Feel this power of yours grow strong and confident, free from doubt. As this yellow light grows in warmth, it lends fire to your will. Its warmth strengthens your boundaries and your ability to define your path. Take a moment to feel confidence in your boundaries and your actions. Now the warm yellow at your solar plexus swells and gently spills downward yet again, a slow cascade of light that settles into the orange center of your sacral chakra. That orange sphere is the home of creativity, the spirit of play, and the tender desire for intimacy. Feel it soften and pulse with a quiet aliveness, the part of you that wants to be held when you need holding. As the divine emanation pools here, notice the sense of sacredness in this core and how your body remembers the safety of past embraces. Breathe into that warmth. Let it open you to pleasure, to connection, and the creative impulse that wants to move through you. Finally, the light of your sacral chakra swells in intense orange and overflows into your vibrant, deep red root chakra. Home at last. It grounds you gently into the earth, gently into your body. There is a satisfying fullness within you of being here, now, safe and present. There is a great power in the word alive, and you are alive. Life is glorious. Life is miraculous. Life is beautiful. You are glorious. You are miraculous. You are beautiful. Take a moment to feel the power of being alive and distinctly, uniquely yourself. You are glowing from your root to your crown. The whole journey of light is alive within your body, from the limitless energy at your crown to the rooted energy where you are now. You are the meeting place of the heavens and the earth. Around you are all the spheres of manifestation, the layers of life experience you hold in common with everything that exists. These were shown as a Venn diagram where each larger sphere contains the others, and therefore the self is central to all the spheres. Through the power of your chakras, you are at the center of your own experience of the spheres of manifestation and living your personal journey through them. It's time to return to your full awareness of your body in the here and the now. Take a moment and reconnect to your body. Move your fingers. Move your toes. When you are ready, open your eyes. We hope that through this meditation, it has become easier to understand how the story of the chakras isn't just a vertical stack of energy centers in our bodies, but something larger. It is a journey in which our personal identity is co-created with the whole of existence. Our chakras are centers of energy fueled by our primal impulse to expand our identity through these spheres of manifestation. Thank you. We are honored that you chose to join us on this journey that we regard as truly meaningful. Please join us again as the journey continues.